Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash shows a bit of a reaction down there to our support area. We've actually expected another low that occurred, well, basically today, okay. It didn't quite get to 209 or 210, which is the next Fibonacci support level, but that additional low was made. And it's now showing us some nice movement while the remaining crypto market is actually asleep. Now, this is of course too early to really highlight that it has indeed bottomed, but because we had 5 waves down in this C wave, let me just check that. Because we had 5 waves down in this wave 5, we needed to be watching for a potential reversal. And hey, maybe we get one. It is of course too early to say that we're really in the breakout, because what is it that we need to see? In my opinion, two things. We need to see a breakout above the descending broadening wedge here, and then price could rally higher. We're going to take a look at a target in a minute for this 5th wave up. And I need to see on a smaller time frame a 5 wave move to the upside, and we're going to zoom in a minute to take a look if we get that or if we have that already. And we need to see a 3 wave pullback. Both are important, 5 waves up is not alone sufficient as a signal. We need 5 waves up, 3 waves down. So that means the first deeper pullback will tell us the truth if the trend reversal is already happening. Now again, you can see that here in this move down, we've always had here some rallies. So don't get too overly excited. This is not enough of price action for a cryptocurrency to indicate or confirm actually that the price has already bottomed. Had we seen a reaction to the 210 level, which is a Fibonacci retracement level, I think it would have been a bit more attractive, and I would be a bit more inclined to say yes, this could now be something. But because we haven't reached that Fib level, whereas this Fib level was respected a lot here, the 23.6 Fib level, you can see that, and the 38.2 hasn't been reached yet. Okay, we just need to be a bit careful. It just looks to me as if this was maybe simply a reaction here to a trend line maybe. But hey, let's see. Of course, the low could be in, as I said, in this orange box. Price has a chance to turn around. $183 is bullish support. Below that level, we expect new bear market lows, or we could get new bear market lows. But as long as we're holding 183, we can look at higher. Ideal target for this 4th wave is still $210. And if it goes now, then it would at least turn around in the trend reversal area after 5 waves down that we wanted to see. It would have just been nice to see it go a little lower. But anyway, we talk about $7 here. So let's see. What are we looking for? We are looking for, first of all, a target. So let's assume if the low is in, what would be the target for the 5th wave? How do we measure that? We can measure that in that we take the length of waves 1 through 3, and then we go to the low of the 4th wave to measure the length of the 5th. And that would take us to roundabout here. 354 is the first, let's call it target. But the very first one, it depends always on how low we go here. That will depend the target for the next move up. If it's very aggressive, it could even take us to $480. So we need to see how we react. But first of all, I need to see a break above the wedge pattern here. That could be a potential breakout trade higher. If we break out of this trend line to the upside, then it could take us to, in my opinion, first of all, into this region. There's a lot of historical volume up there. We can just add the VRVP. You can see that. Where are we? There you go. So here it's actually a little lower actually. There's a lot of historical volume spike here, basically around 285. So a break above the trend line would first of all get us into this region where we expect some more choppy price action, because typically in these areas where you get spikes on the volume profile, you expect a slowdown, and above that it could then start to increase again towards that 350 area. And then we need to see if we get through it. But overall, the first focus needs to be on this descending trend line, okay? And obviously structurally, the idea, do we get 5 waves up or not? My opinion is that we have a potential 5 wave move up now. We need to see how we count this, but at the moment, and I already shared that before we got that move up, that we could get a potential 5-wave move up here. So I've got a small 1-2 down here. Then this would be a 3, here the 4, and this could be the wave 5, which could get one more high. Okay, because then you have 5 waves and 5. So need to see this. We could have 5 waves complete, basically, with an extended 5th wave. Let's go to the 5-minute chart in case anybody has questions, because what you essentially see is a tiny 1-2 setup down there. Then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3. Wave 4 is the corrective wave, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in wave 5. I can't go any more micro with the wave degrees here, but this is essentially what we see, which means that if a pullback happens, we can now define Fibonacci support. So if a pullback happens in a correction, we could look at this as a potential wave 2. It must hold the $222 level. Yeah, 5 waves up, and then it could give us a potential ABC structure to the downside. And I can only measure it against the latest high. I think it could still push a bit higher here, because I haven't got any indication it has topped. But yeah, if we then come back into this region here, it must hold 222. If not, then this was a failed rally and it was a WXY or something. But first of all, we have a potential 5-wave move up. Please understand that on lower time frame, those waves sometimes show distortions, but certainly Bitcoin Cash, one of the more interesting charts today. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin Cash. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.